the base game, DLCs, chapters, purchasing and subscription options of The Elder Scrolls Online, topics which we should have talked about in the very first video of Critters Guides for New Players. Hello everyone, Wisa here. Today, we're going to backtrack to discuss multiple options of playing the game. If you like our videos and want to see more of us, please be sure to check out our Twitter and Twitch channels in the description below. Without further ado, let's get on with it! The Elder Scrolls Online, commonly referred to as ESO or ESO, developed by ZeniMax Online Studios and published by Bethesda Softworks, is a fantasy-based MMORPG initially released in April 2014 for PC, Windows and Mac OS X, and in June 2015 for PS4 and Xbox One. This game expands upon the Elder Scrolls lore in Tamriel about a millennium prior to the events that happened in Skyrim, and hundreds of years before Oblivion and Morrowind. ESO is not free to play. You only have to purchase the base game and then you can play without any subscriptions. Most parts, except for DLCs and chapters, more on that in a bit, are free to explore. These include zone-specific quests, dungeons, world bosses, delves, and more. Now before we discuss the current purchasing options, let's differentiate the base game, chapters, and DLCs. The base game is what most veterans now call Tamriel Unlimited or Vanilla ESO. Everything given to players back in the original release in 2014, except that the various factions can now peacefully play with each other. Next, chapters are ESO's fancy way of saying expansion. So far, ZeniMax Online Studios has released 3 chapters: Morrowind, Somerset, and Elsewhere. They are called as such because of the generally larger scale additions to the game, like entirely new regions, multiple quest lines, or additional classes. A DLC is a bite-sized release as compared to chapters, but it contains smaller zones, quest lines, or dungeons. These are also created more frequently than chapters and are available for purchase via ESO's in-game market called the Crown Store. However, as part of the recent Imperial City event, the Imperial City DLC is now free and it can be obtained in the DLC section of said store, without the need to subscribe to the game. All in all, there are 12 DLCs as of September 2019, including Orsinium, Clockwork City, Dark Brotherhood, and Thieves Guild to name a few. Next, we have the purchasing options. There are 3 purchasing options to choose from if you wish to buy ESO. The ESO Standard Edition at $19.99, Elsewhere Standard Edition at $59.99, and Elsewhere Digital Collector's Edition at $79.99. Note that all of these prices are for PC in the ESO store. The game is also purchasable on Steam. The ESO Standard Edition is the most basic option because it includes the base game and the Morrowind chapter with a Warden class. The Elsewhere Standard Edition includes the content you get from the ESO Standard Edition, plus the Somerset and Elsewhere chapters. And lastly, the Elsewhere Digital Collector's Edition includes all of the perks from the previous 2 options, plus Collector's Edition bonus items from all 3 chapters, which includes exclusive mounts, pets, emotes, outfit styles, and more. Examples of these include the Sench Rat mount from Elsewhere, the Fledging Griffin from Somerset, and the Morag Tong outfit from Morrowind. On the other hand, if you already have the ESO Standard Edition, you also have the option to purchase the Elsewhere Digital Upgrade Edition at $39.99. This gets you the Elsewhere chapter and the Necromancer class. Furthermore, there is no way to purchase Somerset separately except via the crown store where it costs 3,500 crowns. Note that Somerset can be found in the DLC subsection of said store instead of in the chapters section, since the previously released expansions are considered DLCs when a new chapter is released. And lastly, there's ESO Plus. While ESO is technically a one-time purchase with an optional monthly subscription, we decided to take advantage of its 3-month deal because of the quality of life enhancements. By these enhancements, we mean inventory management via the craft bag system. Crafting is essential in ESO if you want to create your own high-level equipment. However, as your travels go on, these materials will start taking up a lot of space. While you can increase your bank and inventory space, hoarders such as ourselves may have difficulty making room. The craft bag alleviates this problem as it gives you an account-wide container that can keep an infinite amount of materials. Inventory management becomes extremely easy with the craft bag. In connection to this, you also get a 10% increase in crafting experience or inspiration and 10% faster research times. Another major perk is that you get access to all the previously released DLCs and chapters, minus the current chapter which is elsewhere. As long as you are subscribed, you can visit any of these areas or do their quest lines and gain all the rewards associated with them. On top of these, you get 1,650 crowns per month, depending on the subscription package you choose, together with occasional sales in the Crown Store, exclusive for ESO Plus members. Oh, and you gain 10% more experience and gold during your travels. You also double your bank space, furnishings and collectible space, and currency cap for transmutation crystals. Lastly, if you're the type of player who likes to customize the look of your character, you will have the ability to change a costume's dye. Once your ESO subscription ends, your craft bag remains intact and everything already stashed will remain there and can be withdrawn freely. Instead, newly acquired materials will start occupying your inventory just like when you weren't subscribed. You also lose access to all the DLC and chapter areas, but retain any items or skill lines gained from playing there. There are 4 subscription packages available. 30 days with 1,650 crowns for $14.99 a month, 90 days with 4,950 crowns for $13.99 a month, 180 days with 9,900 crowns for $12.99 a month, and 365 days with 19,800 crowns for $11.67 a month. These are the prices in the ESO store. We recommend the 90 days deal if you want to try ESO Plus because it is cheaper and you will have 3 months to decide if the membership is worth your money and time. That's it for today. Let us know what you think in the comments section below. If you enjoyed the video, sharing and subscribing to the channel helps us a lot. Thank you for watching and have a great week ahead.